Hey everybody, KroppiGamer here. Everything you're about to see and hear, I would not replicate, or you will suffer the same fate as I have as a gamer. By that, you don't want to suck at games, trust me. In general, I know everybody was probably waiting for the fate of Voldy. I haven't actually done that quest yet. In the meantime, while we build up the hype for that video, I'd kind of hinted that I wanted to play some Pokemon. Well, I thought, why not? Hear me out, okay? Don't click off yet. Why not do a Temtem Nuzlocke? I haven't really ever truly attempted a Nuzlocke of any sort. And with regards to Temtem, there's just some things I kind of like in this game. Really, in a way, kind of Pokemon kind of got away from to some degree, but that's a story for another day. So in general, I think there's just some interesting mechanics in Temtem that I kind of wanted to dive into. So with regards to this Nuzlocke that we're about to take Opalina and dive in on, a part of that is that if it faints, it's dead. We lose it. So in a way, we can make some money off the revives. Speaking of the lack of cash early on, I'm not going to really limit myself to not doing items. Again, I'm not as familiar with the type advantages and stuff. I've only done a couple of routes. So I'm in nowhere a pro at this. Not really to say I'm really a pro at any game, but the point is, as someone who's kind of more on the noob end, it's just a little bit easier for me. The only other thing I'm gonna kind of keep in mind is that some of the routes are kind of long, and so considering that basically the game is entirely double battles, I'm going to kind of do I'm gonna go for like 2 Temtem per route. I might change that a little bit, but at least early on, we're gonna capture the first couple that we encounter. Of course, I'm not going to keep duplicates. Oh, yes, look, the 30th Pajaro, the rip-off Pidgey. Now, we're not going to go that route. Let me, before I lose everybody just listening to me talk for, 30 minutes or something, let me dive in. Hopefully the sound isn't too loud. I think it's okay. We're going to go in. I've kind of made my character. I'm happy with Opalina. I think this... should I read it? I feel like I shouldn't. It's just it'll make the game longer. We get the nice little sound. I don't know why. I'm a sleepyhead. I'm gonna kind of go through it. This isn't like an actual legit playthrough. I'm more of like, all right, let's get to the Temtem fighting. Let's go. Mainly too, everybody's got to remember, I try and keep these videos to about 15 or 20 minutes, and so I kind of want at least. My end result is hopefully that we're able to end with a couple of Temtem captured. We will find out how this goes. This could go really bad, or it could go good. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Zadar. Home sweet home. Oh, everybody's congratulating me. I did it. I'm awesome. Oh, there's Max. Yeah, the classic rival. You gotta have that in these games. See, I might turn down the music some. I still feel like it's too loud. Okay. Yes, I would like to come get my Temtem. Woohoo! One thing I want to do. Settings. Audio. We're just going to go a little bit more. Okay. Yes. And then on the other thing... Okay, I guess it's going good. I hope so. We'll find out. This has been like a real trial error to see how this goes. I wanted to kind of turn that down a little bit. Maybe when I'm looking back at this, I'll be like, I really should have just left it where it was. It could be the case. It's really the voice. It's Kroppi's voice that you're supposed to be following along with. It's kind of like reading a book. It's like a narrator. Oh, hey, Opalina, come here. Professor Constantinos. Then it can always be interesting for me to like pronounce names sometimes. Now you're ready to handle your first Temtem. See the glass jars? Digital Temtem are very recent invention, my young friend. They are very seldom found. Ha, I have one. Yeah, you're lucky, Max. I wish I could get one. Can I have Max's? I don't even need a rival. This game's going to be difficult as is. Go ahead, Opalina. Okay, we've got 3 choices. And because this is a Nuzlocke, I'm gonna go with... Which one should I pick? Which one will it be? I'm kidding. I'm gonna go with this one. Ah, Crystal is a crystal Temtem. Is strong against electric and mental, but weak against fire and earth. Yes, this will be the first member of our team. Oh yeah, we got our first Temtem. What was that again? Oh yeah. With the water attack. Okay, cool. And we will add that to our squad. I'm not actually going to name them because, like I said, I have to reiterate. I'm still relatively new to this game. And it just kind of helps me to just better remember, like, oh, that one's Crystal. It's a Crystal Pokemon. I said Pokemon. Oops. Often part of my other habit. It's a Temtem. Okay. So we're looking good, you know, but these are, as far as what I do know, and again, I've only like watched, I was looking at the fire one, and I was, the fire gym equivalent, and I was sitting there going like, oh my god, I'm going to literally, the bushes are going to eat me, when I do that one. If I get that far. I mean, my whole team might be wiped out after the second encounter or something. In general, though, later on, I do know that you can come across these other starters. So yeah, you're not. I kind of prefer the turtle though. I kind of like Crystal, to be honest. Okay, let's come on out here. Oh no, I'm the teacher's pet. I personally, in regards to this, I do not know if you can really call me that. So we're gonna have our first battle. Max, awesome. Ori. Here we go. Crystal, get ready. No, seriously, get ready, because you're probably gonna lose this. Hey. Okay. So just to kind of quickly explain some of the mechanics. Hang on. Okay. Not that I want to go there. To explain some of the mechanics in, I was going to say Turtle Wow, in Temtem, is, you know, if you notice the top bar is your health, so we have 28 health. We're level 5. Woo! And then the bottom, this is the mechanic I actually like. It's your stamina. The equivalent in Pokemon, this is what depends on like how often you use a move. Okay, so you have to manage this. You have to manage your stamina in each encounter. So we've got Glass Blade, which will do 32 damage. It has 5. It'll use 5 stamina. Or we can do Nibble. It's a little bit more stamina, but it does a little bit more damage. Just for the heck of it, I'll mix it up and use Nibble. All right, got a little bit of damage, or use Mechanical Heat. Well, this isn't going too well. And then typically your other move kind of gets shown. This would, like, if I used Mirror Shell, it would actually boost my special defense. I know how this fight goes. I guess this is the end of the Nuzlocke. Wasn't really much of one. Actually, in all honesty, you're not going to beat Max. There is no way to beat Max in this first battle. This doesn't mean this is how bad I suck at gaming. you are gonna lose this. The reason why I bring this up is because I was watching someone do a Temtem Nuzlocke, and it was really, I got a kick out of it because he kind of freaked out. He was like, "Oh my god, I lost. Is that it for the Nuzlocke?" And then of course then he was kind of like, "Wait, am I supposed to lose this?" Because he's kind of like, he had less experience than I do. You know, he was going in blindly, and yeah, I got a kick out of that. I thought that was funny, so I thought I'd bring that up. But we're fixing to get a member. Congratulations, Max. You beat you beat Opalina. Like, that was a real challenge. Oh, we got a toucan that I haven't really technically used. Oh, cool. We're gonna add that to. He or she, I should say. She is a wind type squad. 2A might not look much, but it is one of the rarest Temtem I've ever found. Take good care of it. Actually, 2A, I think later on actually does evolve later kind of in the game and is actually a pretty powerful one. I just I never usually use 2A just because that everybody gets it. And so I'm just like, well, maybe I'll catch the rip-off Pidgey and use it. Technically, that's not really the Temtem I'm wanting to encounter on the first route. These guys are basically going to tell us to go to the next town, which we definitely will not make in this video. I'm just kind of hoping we can catch. So we've got some things to heal our Temtem with. We also got some stuff to... Hang on. Keep it on local. No, I don't want to talk to myself. Okay, there we go. Let's keep this going. Let's catch up to the professor. Of course, they'll come and stop us, because we need some Temtem. We did it. Well, let's see what I can get encounter. Here we go, first encounter. What are we going to get? Something good, please. You know what? Interestingly enough, that was one of the things I was looking for. Surprisingly. It's going to suck really bad. I think what I'm going to do, go ahead and throw a Tim card, and if I don't catch it, I'm going to peck it. Oh! We almost had it. Alright, another Tim card, and we'll pick it again. We were pretty close. Nice, we got the Tataru. Soft touch, what does that do? When attacking an asleep Pokemon, or I keep saying Pokemon, my bad. Asleep target, it should have said Temtem. Damage done is increased by... Okay, go to the squad. So that's our first encounter for this route. It's kind of big. It was very necessary. That was actually one... Surprisingly enough, at least on this route, that was one of the ones I was hoping we would encounter. Because our other options, it's like, oh my god, what do we do if we end up with... I mean, getting Parharo's not the end of the world, but you got to consider, when you're doing something like a Nuzlocke, you've got to consider your... you have to consider your you got to get a variety. You got to get a good variety of a team, you know. So we'll see what we get here. What's our second one gonna be? Okay, the one I really want is Saipat, so that's how I'm gonna handle it. Which one do you choose? Well, I really want Saipat, so I'm gonna choose in this regard. If we encounter two different ones, I'm just going to choose one. Oof. That hurt. Saipat's like really good with his main attack, or in this case, she. with their main attack. So we're gonna basically we're just gonna glass blade that, and then we're gonna use the Tim card on Saipat. As far as this route goes, these are the two that I wanted to capture. We've got Saipat. So these are the two Temtem I really wanted to add, because he's a water she is a water melee, which is good to have, a good addition to the team. And then boom, and of course two-way's not looking too good, and we got a little bit of XP, so looking pretty good. I'm gonna back out. Actually, I don't know if I want to chance it. Hang on. It's kind of silly, but I don't. Well, you know what? What we could do, just in the meantime, because my goal is to probably go ahead and train these up a little bit. Okay, cool. I was hoping we could make it through, but if we didn't, I needed to change where two. You know, it's like if we had triggered that if we had triggered in the grass, you know, we run a chance of losing two-way because he's kind of low, or he or she, I can't remember. But either way, two-way was kind of low on health. You can always come back here and get healed to just kind of start out. As far as I know, everyone's probably a little upset we didn't make it further. In all honesty, I think this is pretty good considering me explaining a little bit of the Nuzlocke. We had our first two encounters. We've got, just to kind of show a little bit of the squad, we've got Crystal and Two-Way, which is what you start the game with. And in all honesty, Tataru and Saipat are the two that I wanted in the game. You know, at least on this route, those were the two I would prefer to have. Not that Pajaro is bad, but in all honesty, two-ways are Pajaro. So this is going to be our team so far. Because we're kind of nearing the end of the video, I'm going to train these off screen a little bit. And what I mean by like train them, I mainly mean these two, get them up a little bit higher in level. And when I come back, I will be showing, not today, probably different day. I'll go ahead and, you know, show battling a few trainers, but I'm gonna go ahead and essentially grind a little bit, get these guys, get this team going a little bit. You know, get them up definitely a few levels at least, so they're at least level 5. Other than that, this is the Temtem Nuzlocke. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a couple on each route. And that's not counting the, like, going into the water location. I'm just going to do one. And I'll probably alter it, just depending on how bad the casualties have been. Because you got to remember, this entire game is double battles. And is there anything else that we need to kind of, you know, as far as using items, I want to try, you got to try and really manage your items, especially early on, because they're kind of expensive, particularly with potions. They're not necessarily cheap. So I'm not really going to limit myself to not using items in battle, but I just don't want to go that route because we don't have a lot of cash. So, of course, not that I have to, you know, worry. I can essentially, any revives I find, I can just sell those because they're useless to me. So that's kind of one of the interesting aspects of when you attempt a Nuzlocke. But thanks again for, you know, watching, and hopefully you have a good day.